Hello traders and welcome to this channel. Last week I made a lot of profit with the strategies that I gave you on the previous two videos or previous three videos. I made a lot of profit on that. So please, if you haven't seen those videos, watch those videos, master those strategies because they are very simple. Even if you are new, it's easy to understand. Just like the one I'm going to be giving you today on gold, I'm going to be giving you my secret free of charge. Master it, learn it so that you can also make those profits, help your family, help yourself. Okay, if you are using mobile traders, try to download this trading view app and then set up the trading platform. Okay, this is what you are going to need. I'm going to show you how to set up this, but I'll be explaining on the computer. It's just the same thing. Maybe on mobile I can do it on some other day. So just try to set up this thing as we are going to explain on the computer. Without any waste of time, let me take you through on how to trade this thing. Let me remove the gold watermark so that we can have a clearer picture. Remove that. Okay, so right here we're going to need one indicator. I'm on trading view. I'm going to set up the sessions indicator. Okay, and I'm using the free version, traders, free version. Don't pay for anything if you are starting out. Okay, I will need this sessions indicator. Okay, it's written sessions by Lux Algo, so you click that. This is what you are going to have. Okay, let's set it up. Go to the settings of the indicator, scroll to the bottom. I don't want the daily divider. Okay, leave that. Okay, let me remove Sydney, let me remove Tokyo. I'm going to need the London session, I'm going to need the New York session. Okay, so this is what we're going to observe, because we're not going to be using trend lines. Okay, we're not going to be using chart patterns. We're going to keep things as simple as possible. And before I proceed, traders, make sure to join this Telegram group. This is my Telegram group, and please only use the link in the video description, because there are a lot of other Telegram channels using my name, so you might just be scammed. Make sure you use the link in the video description or in the pinned comment. I'm going to pin a comment with those links. And on another note, you can join this private group. Okay, I'm going to find time and make mentorship videos so that I can give you the guidelines on how to make profits in Forex. And to be part of this community or this private group, traders, if you open a trading account on FXView, I add you in that group. You open the account, you fund it, and then I'm going to add you in that private group. And make sure you fund this week. There is a promotion of 200% deposit bonus. So take advantage of that deposit bonus. Otherwise, this is a great broker. These are the types of accounts you have. These are the trading platforms you have. Okay, right here. And these are your deposit and withdrawal methods. Let's just go back to that strategy. This strategy is so simple, traders. Like most of my strategies, what you're going to be observing is the London and the New York sessions, because this is the point where gold makes a move, especially in the opening of the New York session. So I want you to be able to catch that move and not miss it. Okay, there's always this move every time when the New York session opens. So there is always this move. So to do that, it's very simple. I really don't know why I'm showing you this. Please don't blow the Forex market. Be reasonable, don't be too greedy. Okay, so you have to observe the bigger move on the London session alone. Okay, notice that you have the London session up to this point, and from this point you have the beginning of the New York session. So your observation should be only on the London session. And what you are observing, traders, is the bigger move made by price right here. If the bigger move was a sell, okay, as you can see, for the most part, price was selling in the London session alone. When the New York session opens, it is going to spike in the opposite of the larger move made by price on the London session alone. So for you, right when the New York session opens, okay, right on these rejections, for me, knowing this thing, I was going to place a buy trade there, which is the opposite of this sell move. And then I was going to catch that spike, which ended somewhere there. Once you make those profits, just get out. Okay, let me show you a few more examples. Okay, you see right here, this is going to be a good example. Price went down, went up, but for the biggest part, it was selling. Okay, it was selling. So what you do when the London session when the New York session opens, you look to buy, or you place your buy trades. Okay, it's not going to be very smooth every time that it buys right away. It can give you this little bit of a sell before it buys, but at the end of the day, when this spike happens, it is going to oppose the larger move made on the London session alone. Okay, I hope this is clear. For the bigger part, price was selling, and on the New York session when it opened, the spike was in the opposite. Okay, I can rush now that I have explained. Okay, see right here, it's not clear what was happening, but if you can take your average, okay, if you can take your average, you can see that price, even though it was ranging, but it was somehow selling, of which when the London session opened, the spike was in the opposite. Let me proceed. Okay, now we come right here. Okay, if we take or we look at the London session alone, you will notice that price for the most part was selling. It was only towards the New York session that it started picking up. So for you, you buy, okay, you buy right here, and then that spike will just respect you. I want you to take time and observe these things. Observe these things, okay? Look at the London session alone. For the most part, price was selling, okay? Price was selling. So when the New York session opened, yes, there was that small continuation, but at the end of the day, the movement was in the opposite of that. Let's check a few more. This is not a clear picture. Okay, let me show you this other thing. Okay, you see why it is important to watch the whole video. I want to add the Tokyo session. Okay, let's add the Tokyo session. The reason why I'm doing this is to show you that right here you have the influence of the Tokyo session. So in cases like this, when the market is ranging, you can include the Tokyo session so that you can be able to see what was happening on the London session alone. And you can see when you take your average that price was somewhat going bullish. So when the New York session opened, you would sell and catch the move. Okay, hope that was clear. Let's take a few more examples. Okay, you see this, the influence of the Tokyo session. So you can observe on what was happening on the London session alone. Price was selling and the opening move was in the opposite of that. Okay, let's check some more examples. Okay, see that on London alone, if you take your average, price was selling, and then when the New York session opened, the spike was in the opposite. You can kill gold every day with this thing, every other single day. Okay, you see right here the involvement of the Tokyo session. It can deceive you sometimes. So once you have set up this, you can be able to clearly see what was happening on the London session alone. The opening move was in the opposite of that. Okay, let's take a few more. Okay, on the London session alone, price was selling. When price opened, the spike was in the opposite. Then we end it here for today, traders. Watch this video again and again. It's going to help you make those, you can even make billions out of this. You see that it was upward and then the spike was downwards. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be posting more and more of such content. If you don't make money in this channel, really I don't know where else on YouTube, who else is going to help you out. I'm trying out my best. I wish you the best on your trading.